Good evening, everyone. So, yesterday, I guess I told you, okay, fine. So, yesterday, I told you, everyone to install uh, VS Code. So, have you guys done? Those who have not done, those who have, right? Yes, sir. Done, done, done. Installed, sir. Done, done, done. Okay, nice. I am getting the answers. Fine. Uh, Fine. Nice to see that. Okay, fine. So, we'll start today. We'll start coding actually today. Okay. Okay, so we'll start coding in the VS Code, and I hope you remember what we discussed in the last class. Can any one of you tell me what was the summary of what we discussed in the last class? So what I do actually exactly is that for every internship, for every class, whatever we teach, and over here we keep a record of fine. So over here it is like WSA uh, internship will be there somewhere. Yes, WSA internship will be there. So this is the fifth internship over here. So we have to create a new folder over here. I also urge you to do the same. You have to, so that everything is organized. Okay, internship. Okay, this is number 5. Okay, so yes, so we'll start doing everything over here. Okay, now if I tell you the shortcut to open anything, like suppose first of all let's okay, let me tell you the shortcut to open the VS Code. Maybe many of the people let me tell you. So over here, if you have a Windows system, fine. If you have a Windows system, you can go over here. This is where we have the path of any file. Path means where these files are inside our website. Sorry, inside our computer. So this is the path. Fine. You know that the C drive is the C drive is what our the main drive. Fine. Our main drive. Generally, the C drives are main drive. Generally, I'm not telling that C are the main one. Generally, they are the main one where we install, where we write and everything. Fine. Okay, so if you go over here, you can remove this and write cmd. So what will happen, it will open a command prompt like this. Fine. And as you can see, the path is the same. Fine. C users emergy 85, that is like my desktop name. Then the desktop WSA internship number 5. And over here in this, you have to write just code dot. Fine. Now what will happen with the code dot? Okay, what will happen with the code dot is that you will open a VS Code. Fine, you can see over here the internship has, yes, I trust these authors. Fine, it's me only. Who else? Okay, so internship 5 over here. This folder is there. I hope now it will be visible more clearly to you. Find this font. Okay, so what we have to do, so let me give you a little bit overview from this about this VS Code and all. What is this VS Code? So This is an ID. Fine. This is an ID where left hand side it will give you the idea about what are the folders, what are the files we have. In the center you will write the code. In the right hand side of the screen you will write the code and everything. Below over there it will be some of the third parties like live server, or it will tell you what code you are writing, what language code you are writing. So JavaScript, Java. Fine. So so many things are there. What I do want to tell you is that you can download two extensions over here. Okay, just install two extension over here. So on the left hand side, if you go to this icon, which is extra extension, or if you press Control plus Shift plus X. Okay, if you press Control plus Shift plus X, then what you will come to the extension. In this extension you just have to go for search for live server. Okay, live server. Right, live server, and one more thing, live preview. Both of them you can install it. Both of them you can install it. These are just like our Apple Store Market is there, or Android Marketplace is there. Like that we have over here, where we can install the extensions which will help us to write the code, which will help us to visualize anything. Fine. So live server by Ritvik Dey. Fine, this you can install it. As you can see, for me it is installed. Here the install button will be coming for you. For me it is installed. Okay, that is one thing. Live server and live preview. Okay, live preview. Right, this is the another thing what you can install. So this also you can install, live preview, live server, both of them. I will tell you what to use, how to use, what it is telling you, what it is doing. Fine. Any doubt guys you have regarding the yesterday's class? Live server and live preview. Fine, you can install it. Okay. There is nothing called as backend versus web server. Backend and the web server are kind similar. Yesterday class link. Wait. I will tell you after. Install these now. Install these two things. I will tell you where you will get the link and everything. Install these things. Okay. Previous class I'm telling you. Fine. Previous class guys, I'm giving you one what you call one link. Fine. So that is called actually our LMS. Fine. That is called our LMS. This is what our LMS looks like. It's called Learning Management System. And how can I send it? Wait a second. How can I send to everyone? I think I can send to everyone. Okay. So this is the link, guys. Okay. So what you have to do, first of all, don't panic. I'll tell you what you have to do. You have to go to the link. You gave your registered email ID. Remember, you gave your registered email ID. What you have to do, you have to go and opt for forget password. Okay, when you log out from this service, you'll have to opt for forget password. See, I'm showing you each and every step here. This screen will be coming for you, WSA. Fine. So here is a lost password. You can go for the lost password. Correct, you can go for the lost password, and you have your registered email ID. Correct, you have your registered email ID. You can go and search. Okay, if you go and search for that, suppose for me it is Rohit. Fine. Yeah, you can search for this. Once you have searched for this, if you have supplied a correct username or unique username, then you will get a password. You'll get automatically the reset password. Fine. Once you have get automatically the reset password and all, you will get a mail actually, whatever the email ID you have proceed. Then there you can change your password and you can come onto over here, and then when you search, you don't have to search actually. One Learn Stack internship will be given to you. This will be automatically assigned in your courses. It will be automatically assigned to you when you go towards your when you go towards your week one. Fine, we have so many things. Day one, introduction to web development and uh, basic HTML. This has been actually uploaded. As you can go and check over here, the video has been uploaded. Fine. Okay, it will take time for me because I have a very heavy system running over here. Okay, for you it will not take time. So there you can find day wise we will upload it. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, like that it will be getting uploaded. Fine. Now listen carefully the other things. This is where you will get the videos. Inside the week 1 basic web development, you will get what? Day 1 introduction to web development. Correct? So week wise, everything you will get. Fine, everything is a week wise. Fine, but over here, please everyone carefully over here, you see in the merge stack discussion form you have to write your queries. Okay, in the merge stack discussion form you have to write your queries. What are the problems you are facing? If suppose any code is not working, there also you can send it. Fine, and this is a discussion form, not a this is a discussion form. Fine, so you have to add a discussion topic and you can start writing it. Okay, now in your discussion form anybody else can also reply. Suppose if I am not able to reply, if some fellow student knows the answer of the particular question is asked by another student, they can also reply. It's not up to that only we will reply. Anyone can reply. So that's why it is a discussion form, not a question answer forum. Fine, it is a discussion forum. So if you write, you can write any query, we will answer it. Okay, we will answer it. Fine. If suppose anybody else need to answer, they know the answer and we have not replied them yet, fine, they can also answer them, because it will help your fellow members to speed up the things and write up the things and learn up the things. Fine, so please. Okay, the next important thing is what we call as an announcement. Fine, so if the screen is not visible, please go and rejoin this session. See, I'm getting a question how JS is a front end. See, until and unless if you're not write the JavaScript, I cannot tell you how JS is a front end. Fine. Until and unless if you don't taste the carrots or don't taste the food, you cannot tell what is that food. Fine, by seeing it. Okay, so here, if you go to the announcement, yes, this is an announcement. Okay, I think it is not loading. So many people might have come over here. Okay, I am showing you. So many people might have come over here, so it's not. So in the announcement, what we will do, we will actually add our announcement. Suppose tomorrow is holiday, we'll add it. Fine. If we want to conduct any test, we will add it in the announcement. So you should check this announcement just like your notice board. Fine, you can just speak what you call, check this as your notice board. Whatever the notice, whatever the about the internship, whatever the details we want to give you, that details we will be sharing over here. Fine, we'll be sharing over here in your announcement. Okay, here for now there is no announcement because we don't have any announcement. Okay, so we will be sharing over here. Please, Samira Hussain, please use the email ID. I hope you remember the email ID what you have given when you were filling the form of this. Fine. So I will not be teaching Next.js over here. Not register the form. You have already registered it. Fine. Once you have filled the form, you have already registered to this LMS, Learning Management System over here. There, the course has been defined to you. A course has been assigned to you. On that assigned course, you will go. You can see the recordings directly. Shalini, just go and however in all your website you do now forget password like this. If you do it, you will get to know. If you know the password, you can directly log in. Don't ask like this question. Instagram, what do you do? Instagram, do you ask people of Meta these many questions? Instagram, if people don't know, na, they will log in directly. That uh, that thing again I will discuss in the end about the LMS. Let's study some because we don't have much time and we have to cover many of the things. It's fine. So I think let's focus on studies also somewhat. If it is not working, I'll give you an email ID. There you can publish your whatever the problem you are facing. Right? Repeat the whole thing again at the end of the session. I will again repeat the whole thing. Yes. Okay. If you have patience, please be with us. I'll again at the end repeat for you, or otherwise, if you will remind me at the end of the session, again I will repeat. What is LMS, sir? Google it. Google it. You will get to know what is LMS. Fine. I think most of them, all of you has got. Okay. Now, what I do is I used to teach in a structured way. I used to keep everything in a structured way, by neatly and cleanly, so that I don't have in future if I want to refer, I don't have to search here and there, right? So what I should do is that HTML, I'm creating a folder. Now, to create a folder over here, you have this button, a new folder, you have this button for a new file. Okay, so that you can create. So HTML, I've created a new one. In the HTML, yesterday what we have done, we have created our first web page. Correct. We have created our first web page. So what I can do over here is that uh, inside this I can create one more new file, and I can write 01 underscore basics, right? 01 underscore basics. In the basics, okay, new file, index.html. Remember the file name, the file name and extension, particularly extension should be .html, otherwise it will not work. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Acha. Can anybody tell me why we are writing this index? Why index only? Why the name generally it's written index? Why not other things are it is written? Although we can write it. I'm not telling only index name you can give to an HTML file. You can write it. You can write superman.html. You can write batman.html. Fine, nobody is stopping you. You can write your uh, uh, what your loved ones names.html. Nobody is stopping you. But generally, if you see, if you have read little bit of web development, why it is written index.html? See, what happened. Yes, yes. When this code, whatever you are writing, when it goes to the production. Okay, when you want to make live your website, fine, the that time the Google or the any engine will only depend on index file. Index file means starting file. Index means starting file. Okay, so that's why that names is given index.html. There is, fine, there is a reason why it is given index.html. Fine, there is a reason. So that is the reason, because when it hits to a production level, when it hits to any cloud server anywhere, it needs that index.html only. That's what our browser read. If it will not find index.html, it is not able to read that HTML file. So that's why we are writing index.html. Fine, that's the reason. Okay, that's the reason. Fine. So now let me tell you the shortcut, guys. So if you remember, we were writing like this doc type. Fine. So let me tell you the shortcut. Okay, what is the shortcut to write the boilerplate code? Fine, and then I will explain you what is everything. Fine. So you have to write shift exclamation mark or exclamation mark, just you click. Fine. And then there is something called emit abbreviation. Fine. What it is? Emit abbreviation. Then you can click on enter. What will happen? 11 line of code will come. 11 line of code will come. Fine. Again, you see, if we have done this in our notepad, in our uh, text input or text box, there we have to write this 11 line of code again and again. What is the use? So here something called as emit abbreviation. Fine. Emit abbreviation is helping us to write it. What is emit abbreviation? The emit abbreviation actually is coming with the VS code. Fine. Emit abbreviation is coming with the VS code. Okay, it helps you to write the HTML or any form of code a little, like, it will give you suggestions. Fine, it will give you suggestions, and there is a shortcut to write it. So this is called emit abbreviations. Maybe my pronunciation is wrong, but still don't laugh, right? Okay, so if you write like this hash page div logo dot this and every, fine, fine. So it will give you this code, this line of code. Fine. So this is a normal syntax which is making you a full form. Fine. So this helps the web developer to write the code very easily. And this emit abbreviation, before it was not there, but now it is inbuilt with your VS code. You don't have to worry about that. We don't have to anything needed to be downloaded. Okay. Next thing is what some standard has been followed. Correct. Some standard has been followed while writing the code. Okay. So that standard, like standard is what, like how much spaces should be here, how much spacing should be here, how much spacing is here, how much spacing. So the indentation, the spacing, the next line, those things we will be managing with one extension called as prettier. Fine. Prettier. Fine. This is what we are using as our code formatter. Please, this is also available in your extension. Please go and download it. Then I will tell you the setting to on it. If you can see, these are the things what Prettier is supporting. I hope you have downloaded. Fine. I hope you have downloaded. Then what you have to do, you have to go to the setting, like the small settings I will tell you, fine, not big settings. So here gear icon you can see. Okay, for some of you those who are new download, one will be not there, that is a update, just like a Windows update and Android update, one VS Code update has been come, fine. And when you click on the gear icon, you have to go to the settings. Oh, obviously there is a shortcut also button, fine. Okay, so here if you search for editor, fine, if you search for editor, okay, so on the top you will be getting editor default formatter. Here you, what you have to do, you have to select, fine, you have to select this prettier code formatter, this you have to select. Yes, I will share you the link of LMS, but at the end of the session. If I now share it, again you will ask, again you will ask. So it's better I will share at the end, so that many of the people will join, many of the people will be there. And if they want LMS link, they should be there. If they don't want, it's their choice. So I'll share it at the end. What once again? Okay, once again this, go to the settings, go to the settings. Now in the gear, you guys are like having mobile phones, no? Correct? Correct. If I want you to tell search anything in this, search anything in the mobile settings, you generally do that. Now that's how the case of here in the technology, you I don't have to walk you with the hands on, like hold your hand on walk through. You can search. See the software, the much you will go and like do something on that, the more you learn on the software. Everything I don't have to hold your hand and walk you through. Yeah. See from here, go to the prettier code from extension, download the prettier. You can write the prettier. This is the spelling, fine. Prettier, prettier extension. Okay, install it. Fine. Go to the settings. Okay, the settings. Inside the settings, you can search for editor. You'll get editor default formatter, and there you have to search. Fine. There you have to search for that. This one you have to search. Done. I hope. Prettier is not there. Prettier is not there. Then what we can do? Then okay, fine. Whatever you are writing, you can write it. No issues. Fine. And then one more thing, just I want editor format on save. Okay. So sorry, not format on save, something related to save. This one more setting if you do, then what will happen now? The habit of control plus S. And I know many of you don't have a habit of saving in the files. Fine. And then you will ask, sir, what is the dot over here? Fine. Suppose you'll write something. Now here one dot is coming. Now you will ask, sir, what is dot over here? What is one over here? Fine. I don't want to take that thing in my consideration. So what I will do, autosave I will make you on. Fine. So that it will automatically save it. So yes, editor format on save. Yes. Fine. And auto save you can write on focus change. So these two settings, please make it enable. Don't come with that, sir, here one is coming, here dot is coming. These types of please things don't come. See these two setting, please on it. I hope it is done. Right now, after so many things we have done. Now it's time to create our website. Fine, create our website. So index.html, what I told that inside the body we have to write something. Can you tell me what is this body? What is this called? On focus change means if you change your focus, means if your cursor goes here, it will automatically save the file. If your cursor goes anywhere else, it will automatically save your file. That's what we call on focus change auto save. That's what I told. I don't want to take the risk. Very good. It is called not an empty tag. Fine. It is called an element which has a paired tag. Paired tag. Okay. Inside this body, we can write our code. Fine. Suppose h1 tag of like hello world. Hello world. Now there is two ways in which you can view this file. Okay. Three ways in which you can view this file. Either what you have to do, you have to go to this particular internship, go to the HTML 01 basics and index.html file is there. You double click it, it will open in the Chrome. This is one way, and this is uh, not used by any one of us. This is one way. But second way, for you there is a go live option. If you see, go live option is there. If you have installed live server and go live option is not there, you can restart your VS Code. Once you restart your VS Code, you will get the go live server. And if you have installed and the go live server is there, click on that. Please click on that. What will happen when you click on that is that in the whatever your default browser is there, on that browser hello world it will be displayed for you. Fine, hello world will be displayed for you. So that is one thing over here. Okay, fine. One more way is there. Okay, fine. If you right click on this index.html, if you right click on this index.html and you click on automatically open automatically on server start. Okay, you click on that. Okay, you click on that, and then here three options. uh, Show preview, the middle one, show preview. So here on the browser, sorry, on the VS Code only, you will get to see your HTML. Fine. Again, I will tell you the second step because first two were simple. Second step is what? Index.html. Right click if you do, open on automatically, open automatically on server start. You have to click. Once you have clicked that, again you have to click the second icon, show preview. If you see, if my pen is focused over here, see this green color one. Can you see this green color one? Fine. See here somewhere green color one will be seeing that. You have to click that. Right. Once you click that, hello world will be displayed for you. Fine. Now let's write the title. So write the title over here. The title, what you want to write? My first web page. Fine. My first web page. As you can see, the title has been updated. My first web page. Fine. You can check. Now, whatever the option you like, you can do it. Fine. For me, it is more convenient so that I don't have to jump between screens so that you cannot get confused. For you, whatever you want, you can have it. Okay. So let me show you h1 tag, then h2 tag, and you see the difference. I told you the difference. Hello world. Fine. Then h3 tag. Okay. H3 tag, then h4 tag, then h5 tag, and then you see h6 tag. What do you think? What it is? The difference between the sizes. And that's all. Nothing is there. H1 to H6, the difference between the size it is. As you can see, from bigger to smaller it becomes. That's what headings are. H6, six headings you have. Fine. First you complete this day, no? Then we can tell how many days HTML can do. If you have not complete this day, how can I tell? Fine. Then we have paragraph tag. Now paragraph tag, it is like here we can write something called as lorem. Now lorem is nothing but a gibberish lines of English, not English very much, gibberish things are written over here. This is written just if you don't want to think, for lazy people it is. If you don't want to think what to write in the paragraph, you just write lorem 5 and it will print you 5 words, 5 random words. Nothing, no meaning is there for them. 5 random words it is printing you. And if you don't want like 5 words, if you write 5 lines, you can write lorem and enter. So here some lines will be coming. If you write lorem and please do a tab or enter, fine, whatever is suitable for you. Lorem multiplied with 2, so it will give you 2 paragraphs it will give you. If you write lorem multiplied with 2, it will give you 2 paragraphs. Again, emit abbreviation, all it's working. Fine. So I'll write lorem. Fine. So this many lines. So see here paragraph. If I write here like yesterday I told you about something called as pre. Correct. Now what I will show you, suppose I am giving you some space and then I'm writing again lorem 10 words. Correct. Lorem 10 words. As you can see guys, on the right hand side we don't have any space, and still we have given the 2 lines of space over here. We have given 2 lines of space over here, or 1 line of space over here, but we don't have on the right hand side when it is shown on the browser, we don't have any space. Fine, because paragraph don't give you space. Paragraphs don't give you space. Whereas if I write the same thing, if I write the same thing with the pre tag, correct, pre-tag, fine. Now you see in here over here how it is written. It is written with some indentations. Some indentation it is written, these 3 lines. First line is with some indentation, and the next line, whatever the indentation is been maintained over here, the same indentation is maintained. If I give some like 2 lines of space, you can see over here 2 lines of space is been maintained. If I remove this indentation, if I remove this indentation, as you can see, it is now like coming towards the left hand side of the browser, left hand side of our screen. Fine. So this is what difference between paragraph and the pre tag. Okay, paragraph and the pre tag. This is what the difference. Then we talked about something of empty elements and null elements, or we talked about single elements. Which don't have the ending tags on. Okay, so those are kind of what we called as a break tag. So see here, if suppose you want to give a space between these two, okay, you can easily use a break tag over here. Fine. Now break tags are written like this. So what will happen with the break tag? It will give you a space. Again, if you give up one more break tag, you can see in the in the p tag, we are getting one next paragraphs. We are getting the space between 2 paragraphs. This is what the break. It breaks the line. Okay, it breaks the line. This is what it does. Okay. If you want to give some horizontal ruling, okay, horizontal, you can take HR. Fine. HR, what it will give you? It will give you the horizontal rule. HR means horizontal ruler. So as you can see, horizontal rule has been come over here. Okay. Similarly, we talked about some of the what you call block level code. Fine. Fine. What is the block level code? Okay. Harshita, please don't spam. Fine. I told the difference two times. Yesterday also I told, today also I told. Again, I will repeat. In the paragraph tag, we don't consider the space. In the pre tag, we consider the space, and the there. If you see clearly the screen, there is a difference of how it is being shown and how it is being shown. Fine. You can see the difference between the font. Here we have added some font has been added by the browser. We have not added by the browser. Some font has been added, but here no, nothing is added. Whatever it, however the font it remains that. Fine. Head tag contents are nothing. H1 to H6. These are all your head tags. Fine. These are all your head tags. Now, what is the difference between H1 to H6? Just the size. The size difference is there. Fine. Then I was talking about some block level. Fine. I was talking about some block level code. Fine. So some yes, thank you, Vempati Akhila. Okay. So there is a div tag. Correct. There is a div tag. Now this div tag, can you show me anywhere where it is visible? Nothing is visible because it is a box level of code. Fine. It is a box level of code. You will not able to see, but this actually is defining some areas. Fine. Inside this you can write, suppose you can write, fine, your name, fine, whatever your name, suppose name is Rohit Kumar, fine, that is one thing. Fine. I like the job, I can define the job is for the mentor. Correct. This is one thing what I can do. So here you can see now, oh, sorry, not like this, you don't write like this. What you do is that you write a paragraph and then you write control V. Fine. Then don't need to put a comma over here. And what you write, control X, P tag, and you write like this. Fine. So this is one div tag. If I can and make another, I can make another div tag and I can write here anything then. Suppose Mohit. Mohit I can write. Fine, Mohit Kumar, and he's a senior mentor. He's a senior mentor. Fine. So what it describes, what it is doing, it is describing that this is one div element and this one is another div element. Fine. This one is what? Another div element. This is what it defines. So now our, see, the data remain the same, but we have differentiated it with the help of what? Div. Fine. Okay. That you have to ask to the people who designed this tags, Kishore, why they made the difference between H1 and H2 like that. We have to use color. Color is when the style will come. How can we give comments in the HTML code? That is a very good question. How can you give a comment? So I'll tell you, do you want to know the shortcut directly? So if you want to comment it, press control and forward slash. Press control and forward slash, it will comment out the code. No need to remember how what the comments you have to write. Just press control forward slash and it will comment out the code. What do you mean by comment? Comment are the codes, not the codes actually. It's just like help us to visualize the code very easily. Because comments we can write for description, we can write for what it is doing, we can write for steps and all. Fine. So that's why. Yeah, control and forward slash is the shortcut that you can use to comment anything. Now, I'm not telling over here only HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, wherever you use, even in Java, C++, if you are writing in VS Code, press control and forward slash, they will comment it for you. And if you want to uncomment it, again select and control forward slash, it will get uncommented. Fine. So if I write an h2 tag, okay, and I write how to comment, fine, and you can comment like this. This is the comment. Fine. For me, the continuous arrows are coming because I am using some theme and some font over here. That's why. If you are not getting arrows just like me, it's don't no need to worry. This is because of my theme it is coming. Fine. What theme I'm using, I'm not going to tell you that later. That is a different point of that is a different point. Fine. So div tag, then we have a section tag we talked about, nav tag we talked about. But these are some of the semantic tags we talked about. Correct. Fine. If you want to make anything bold, fine. If you want to make anything bold, okay, fine. Suppose I want to make my name, whatever the name over here, bold. So you can write a B tag and you can write control V. So what will happen is that this name, can you see Mohit Kumar name has been bold. Now, if you want to emphasize on something, suppose you want to emphasize on the job description. So you can write strong. Although it is not much difference with B tag, fine. There is not much difference with the B tag. But again, what I told you, when there is a screen reader, then this difference will make what is bold and what is strong. Strong means we are emphasizing on that. And strong means what? We are emphasizing. We want you to know that yes, you are the mentor. Suppose you go for the interview, correct? What you will emphasize? You will emphasize on a project, no? Correct. That's what we call it. Whatever you are giving too much weightage in your what you call resume, that's what you are emphasizing on, because you can know that that is what you have done great. So here we are emphasizing on the mentor, so we write it as a strong. Right? There is not much difference. Visually, there is no difference. If you see, visually, there is no difference. It's a difference in the feeling and for the screen readers. Correct. That's the feeling what matters. Okay, so nowadays, if you see, no one is using B tag. They're using strong generally. I hope up to here it is clear. Fine. Next, we'll see image tag. Fine. Let's do that. Let's wrap up this HTML up to HTML. It can take up to 1 week or 2 weeks also. Fine. But whatever we need to know, that only we can continue. And you see, guys, is there any colors are you do you see in this whatever the page we have written? Are you able to see any colors? No, you're not able to see, because what you are doing, you are designing, you're structuring your website. You're telling, okay, these are the 5 paragraphs you need to write. So you are writing the P tag. You need 5 list. Those list you are writing. You need images. That images you are writing. Now we don't decide where what it is doing. What where like what pictures should be where, either on the right hand side of the screen, on the left hand side of the screen, the where should be the paragraph, it should be a center or not. We are first deciding whether you should have a paragraph or not, whether you should have an image or not. Those things are getting decided. This is what we called as a structure of the website. If you can think of the same example what I gave yesterday as a structure of a house, you decide. Fine, you decide. 4 pillars, 5 pillars, whatever number of pillars you want to give. Fine. You give this pillar. Fine. Then you give the wall, then the roof. That thing, that structure over here, we are doing it. Yeah, correct, Tejas. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Okay, before moving on to the, see, most of you asked me some questions, some repetition. Nobody asked you about, sir, what it is these are written. These, though it were written no, with the Emmet abbreviation, nobody asked me about this. Fine. So nothing. Okay, these Meta UTF, Meta help you to like again gives the information about the website. UTF over here, that is help us to translate whatever you have written in the like in the browser understandable language. Fine, browser understandable language. Okay, now we are writing in English, but browser don't understand English, correct? So whatever the browser understand, it is converting into that. Okay, then meta, name, viewport, and the content width is the device width. If you read it carefully, this one, what it is telling, the width of the page, width where we have to show the HTML, wherever we have to show the HTML, it should be a device width. Now your screen, fine, some of you screen might be using what you call gaming laptop, they will have 17-inch, might be using MacBook, they have 13-inch, might be using some another PC, HP, Lenovo, Dell, having 15-inch, ranging from 13, 14, 15-inch. Fine, it doesn't matter. Okay, what matter is that the over here, whatever the HTML you have decided, whatever the screen width you have, on that screen width, it will be visible. For 17-inch laptop, it is a 17-inch device width, means not the screen width. Correct. For 15-inch laptop, it is 15, 13-inch, 13, 12-inch, 12. If you are watching this on the tab and doing it, then for you it is might be 8-inch, 9-inch. Okay, so and the initial scale is 1.0, means no zoom. There is no scaled up or scaled down. The original scale, whatever it should be shown on the screen, it is showing you. So it is a scaled scale. So 1.0, it means normal. 1.5, 1.2.0, it's a 1x, 100x zoom, 50x zoom, like that it is. Fine, nothing will happen if you don't write that part, nothing will happen. Fine, but they are actually telling you about your website. Fine, see these things. Okay, these things now if you study may not look correct to you. Fine, may not look like important to you, but when you go to the industry, fine, when you go to the industries no, in the industries they have something standards, correct? They have the standards, and if you don't follow those standards, they might not reach to the level of what people want or what client want. Suppose if you see, if the Facebook was Facebook, but its website was not behaving, for you it is different, for me it is different. For you it is blue color, for me it is pink color. For me the Facebook icon is very big, for you the Facebook icon is small. So uniformity is not there. So peep, so uniformity is not there. If uniformity is not there, then there comes the what you call distinguishing part, biased part. Understood? So uniformity should be there. For maintaining those uniformity, these things are needed. For you as a solo developer, as a normal learner, it doesn't mean, I understand, but it means when you work in the team, when you want to meet the client's requirement. Fine. So many things will be coming in the web development. correct, may not be useful for yourself right now, but when you work in the team, it is useful. Fine. So let's create another folder over here, new folder, and this is 02 underscore uh, some more like image underscore list. We will talk about image list, then we will talk about form if the time permits us. Okay, let's talk about, again here in the new file we'll write index.html. I hope you understand why now the index.html is written. Okay, fine. So like this, a hierarchy has been maintained: 01 basic, 02 image and list, and anchor tags also we will talk about what is anchor tags. Okay. Any doubt till now? Till now, though, I think we are doing the revision part only. Okay. Okay, we'll start. Fine. Again, what is the shortcut for the boilerplate code? Exclamation mark, correct? Okay, just give it. Fine. Title we can write like what? What we are going to talk about? Image, anchor, fine, anchor, and some people are telling lists. So we'll discuss about list also. For them also, like let's get clear. Fine. Not being biased over here. So we'll talk about those things also. Okay. Fine. So let's start with an image. For an image, we are giving img tag. Now, can anybody tell me what type of tag it is or what type of element it is? What type of tag, what type of element it is? See, I'm emphasizing on element because in JavaScript, if you ask me what is element, then you will not able to learn web development. So please get cleared over here. What is element? How it is used? Empty tag, not empty tag, single tag, empty element or null element. Fine, or void element, whatever you can say. Okay. Uh, Over here, it is written SRC, correct? SRC means source. Alternate, well, I'll show you what does this alternate do actually. Now you have to give a source, correct? You can give it from anywhere. Okay, fine. Now you can search for like bird picture. You can search for bird pictures, not this one. We'll take this one. Array, sorry. Ha. Okay. Right click on this. Fine. Right click on this and uh, copy link address. Fine. Right click on this image, copy link address. Fine. It will be get copied over here. When it is getting copied over here, Control V, just paste it. Fine. Now again we will open this, open on the automatically server. Fine. And what I will do, I'll open this one. So you can see, okay. Okay, fine. It is not visible over here. Let me just check if you have go live. Okay, the image is not visible over here. Okay, I think we have wrong URL. Hmm, sorry. Sorry, copy image address it is. I'm sorry, guys. Copy image address it is, not copy link address. Copy image address. We have to copy image address, correct? Now, if you copy the image address, Control V, and you can see the image will be coming. Okay. Once you have done with the SRC, in the SRC means source, you have to define your source. Okay. Once you have defined your source, it will show you the image, correct? And then what is alternate? Now, alternate is bird. Fine, bird. You can write bird image. You can write a string over here or anything. Why this alternate is given? This alternate is given if your website link is broken. Sometimes, if you have noticed, some website take time to load. When the website is taking time to load, their pictures will not be immediately visible. Instead of that, one text will be visible with some cracked image logo. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed? It means that your image is not visible at that time. Internet is taking time to load your image. Your website is taking time to load your image. Just it should not be looked as a blank space. That's why this alternate name is given. That time this name will be visible. If suppose my website is broken, suppose this link is broken, if I remove https from here, okay, if I remove this only, so what do you see? You see whatever you have written in the alternate name, that name is shown to you. Now again, for you, image, for people who can't see, they will press on that and it will read the alternate name. Speech fine. Screen readers, sorry, my bad. Screen readers. For screen readers, they cannot see now. So if they tap on that, what it will show? Bird image. You can also give a detailed alternate name. Fine. Okay. Detailed alternate name also you can give. For now, it is okay. That's why alternate name is there. Now, source can be online. This is online source. Source can be offline also. Offline means you have some downloaded image. If you want to show that, if you have some downloaded image, you want to show that, then okay. Suppose now one more thing over I would show you. You can adjust the height and width also. HEIGST you can write, and height and width suppose 100, and these things all come in the pixels. Pixels, fine. Pixel size. So 100 pixel you can show, this is the height, and width also you can decide, width also you can decide 100 pixel. Now if you like this, if you show, you can see like very small image. Okay, it is very small, this is not good. 200 image and 200, fine, this is fine. Okay, or if you remove the width also, it will look nice, it will look nice. Actually, these are called attributes. What are these called? These are called attributes, and these are the values of that attributes. Attributes. Remember the names. Fine. So what? See here how it is written. Image and closing bracket, no, sorry, image is there. This is the tag. Inside this tag we have written some attributes. Src is one attribute, alternate is one attribute, height is one attribute. If you come over here in the meta, if you see char set, name, content, these all are attribute. Fine. Okay. So just 1 minute. If I can, if I tell you the whole thing. So if you write some, see here, if you write some tag over here, fine. So and then you write some content over here, okay, and then a closing of the tag. So here you can write your attributes. Correct. Here you can write your attributes. So this is a opening tag. Opening tag will contain your attributes, then the content, and then the closing tag. Closing tag will have nothing. Closing tag will have nothing. Only the opening tags will have the attributes. So these, whatever we have written, src, alt, height, these are all our attributes. Okay, one more keyword you need to know, attribute. Fine. Okay, next. Let me minimize this. Next, I was telling that you can have two types of images you can give. Either you can give the source, that link, or you can have any downloaded image also you can give. Now, how to give that? Okay. So if you go, suppose you download some image, fine. Any superstar you like? Any recommendation from your side, guys? Why name and cassette are in different tags? Those tags represent your information about the website. That's why they are on different tags. So any recommendation from any site, like any pictures you want to see? I'm not a superstar. What you will do with my pick? So okay, let's. Everyone will tell. Okay, see. Everyone will obviously, uh, instead of showing Paris picture, we can show anything related to Indiana. Correct. So why Paris? So I'll go to the images. Correct. Any images you can select. If you have not visited, please visit. This is a very good, very beautiful. It is. So copy. Not will not copy this image. We'll download this image. So save image as. What we'll do? We'll save this image as, and we'll go to the desktop. We'll go to WSA internship where I have created WSA internship, where I have created internship number 5, and inside this HTML, inside this images, here we have written save that. Correct. One more image can you give me, guys? One more image, like any suggestions from your side? I think this is very good in spot to visit. Fine. I love this area for tourism and all, for nature wise. I'm not biased over here, but yes, what we love, we love. Fine. So not for inspect. I will like again. I will save this image. Okay. Uh, Save image as, and now this time I will not save image over here. I will save image inside like outside HTML. uh, okay, inside image list over here. So two images I downloaded and two images I have saved in two different areas, two different folders, if you can see. Okay, two different folders I have saved. One is inside our image list, as you can see. The one is outside our image list, correct? LPU. Okay, now let me tell you how we can access those images. Fine. So I can write an image tag. Again, you have to write an image tag. You have to give a source. Now this time, see, it's a what you call. You have to give the path of a particular file or of a particular image. Fine. You have to give a path. So do you know a relative path and like relative path and the normal path what we are giving? See, one you can give a path where you should start from C drive, then you will write whatever the computer name you have, then desktop, then this, then this, then this, then this. So much long name you have to give. Fine. So much long name you have to give. Correct. But what if I tell you there is an yeah, correct, absolute path? What if there is a relative path you can give? Relative path means smaller. You don't have to start it from the C. Fine. You don't have to start it from the C. What you have to do is just you have to select dot. If you are writing over here, if you have written over here a dot, dot means current working directory or current working folder. If you go towards the Linux, towards Ubuntu, they are telling them as directory. Actually, they are folders only. Fine. But they are calling them as directory. So same thing over here, it is passed on Windows. Like dot means current working, whatever you are working, which folder you are working, current working directory. So you will give a dot, correct? You will give a dot. So dot and then a forward slash, and then you can see the suggestion for me. It is coming that B6, whatever the Kerala image is coming. Fine. So like visit Kerala. Fine. Visit Kerala, and you can give a height of this again 200 pixels so that it is visible to us, for us in the screen. It is fine. So this is how you can give if any images are inside your folder. If any images are inside your folder, you can just use a single dot. No need to give an absolute path. Thank you, Vedant. Okay. No need to give an absolute path over here. Dot is the only thing what you can do. Okay. Now, what if anything is outside our present working directory? Fine. What if something is outside our present working directory? Fine. So for that, you can use double dot. Fine. Simple as that. Okay. So suppose one more image. Okay, let's define this. So p tag, or simple, we'll write h3 tag Kerala. Fine. This is Kerala. Now next one we are writing about the Taj Mahal. Correct. So again in h3 you can give, and you can write Taj Mahal. Fine. A Taj Mahal you can give, and then you can write an image tag source. Now suppose something is outside your present working directory, so you can give a double dot forward slash. Now if you see, if you have given a double dot forward slash, wherever you are working, it is showing you the suggestions from outside. It is showing you the suggestions that you are now outside of your present working directory. If you want to go more outside, you can go double dot forward slash. Sorry, double dot forward slash. If you want to go more outside, double dot forward slash. Like this, you can keep on going outside of your present working directory. But if you see, Taj Mahal is just outside our present working directory. So what you can do, double dot forward slash, and then you can select Taj Mahal Agra, and then again you can write this is what Taj Mahal. Fine, you can write this is what Taj Mahal, and you can again give us a height of what, 100 pixel. So what it is showing now, over here Taj Mahal is a little smaller. I think 200 pixel is okay, nice. Fine, thank you Vedant again. But if you tell them like this, they will get confused. That's why I'm telling you like this, that it represents the present working directory. If you tell it, it goes to the parent directory and then represent the present working directory, then it is a confusing statement for those persons who don't know. I hope you understood. There is a way to teach. Fine. Okay, so my point over here that yes, you can see outside of your present working directory, means you can access folders, files outside your present working directory. You can access files inside your present working directory with just a dot and with double dot. Fine. In this way you can access all our images. No, we don't have any WhatsApp group. Is there any doubt in image tag, guys? Yes, commands run relative to your present directory, correct. No, okay, no. Okay, now let's do one thing. Fine, let's do one thing. Let's write about, okay, here I missed the h3 tag. I'll write h3 tag. What birds? I think these are hummingbirds. I don't know exactly. Fine, I'm just writing birds. Okay, now what if I tell you, one time please offline. Offline, see, just you remember this thing. If you want to access the files in the present working directory, wherever now you are working, on what folder now you are working, then you have to use dot, single dot and forward slash. If you are you accessing of any folder outside your present working directory, then you have to give double dot. Now it's based on the hierarchy. Okay, if you want to go more outside of your present working directory, then you have to give double dot forward slash, then double dot forward slash. Hierarchy will be fine. So you will step up, step go up. Fine. That's the only thing. Okay. Now what if I tell you, can you write few lines about these birds? Okay. So okay, if you have written history exams in your school days, any of you have, any teacher have told you that please write the uh, please write the answer in point wise. Please write the answers in point wise. What happened with when you write the answers in point wise? Point wise means bullets points, or in the number format, 1 2 3 4. Or if you have written any steps, you'll write step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Why it is written in step? Why not we can write in a paragraph? Because you see paragraphs are little messy. People Some of the people don't want to read a paragraph. They see, okay, oh, so much text you have written, they would don't want. If you write those paragraphs into a normal bullet point, so people will read. Fine. And if you highlight the words also, people will see those words, then immediately they will understand what you want to say. Simple. When you design your resumes also, fine. When you design your resumes also, okay, you explain everything in a point wise. Why? Because you want to, people don't have a time to learn, to don't have a time to visit all those resumes, because 5,000, 6,000 people are getting applied on each and every seat. So you mention it in point wise, bullet points. So how we can also write those bullet points over here in this HTML. So for that, you have something called you have something called unordered list and ordered list. Okay, what is unordered list and what is ordered list? Let's discuss about that. See, if you have done work in the Microsoft Word, there is bullet points. Those bullet points you are writing, those bullet points you are writing like a black color dot you will get. Black color dot or a arrow. Fine, a box. Those are called unordered list because there is no order for that. You don't want to give any order. You just create as like you give just a black dot and you just explain that point. That is, and you just want to give a clear explanation. Whereas if you want to show it something step by step, then you are giving ordered list. Then you are writing the order. Fine. That is what we call as an ordered list. If you want to show, if you want to write a recipe, you will give, obviously you give step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, like that. You will not write bullets over there. You'll write the bullets when any step what you want you can do extra. That's where you will write this bullets point. So like this can be defined about the birds over here. We can define fine. Suppose I want to write on bird. Suppose I want to write something on birds. What I can do? First of all, let's structure this. So this H3 images and all are coming. Let's structure this. What I can do is that I can write everything in div, one div block. Inside this, I'll write this H3 bird, about this bird. What will happen? This div is now separating my birds from Kerala and Taj Mahal. Correct? Inside this div only, I write some paragraphs. Oh, sorry, I will write some points, bullet points. Okay, because it is readable. First of all, why it is important bullet point? Because it is readable. So I have to write unordered list, because for the birds, what order we have to follow? Nothing. So I will write OL tag. What tag? OL tag. Sorry, I'm sorry, my bad. It is UL tag. UL means unordered list. OL means ordered list. UL tag. In this UL tag, you write first point. If you want to write about the first bullet, you write LI tag. Fine, you write LI tag. LI tag, you write these birds. Fine, I don't know whether these birds are hummingbirds or not, but I'm writing. Fine, please don't like judge me over here. These birds are called hummingbirds. Okay, these birds are called what? Hummingbird. Now what you want to do? You want to tell them, okay, what? Okay, this will come later. What is hummingbird and all will come later. Fine. This is one point you have written. You want to write next point. Next li you give. Fine. These are small and beautiful birds. These are small and beautiful birds. Fine. Okay. These 2 points, see here how clearly I have written. Now these are showing the points we have written, and you can see how an unordered list I can write. How an unordered list I can write. Understood? So to write an unordered list, you have to write UL tag, and then li inside that. Whatever the points you want to mention, you can write li tag. Yes, li tag is default bold. Fine. That's why, see, that's why we are writing now. We are writing H3 means we are giving a command to the browser that now whatever I have written, it should be represented as head tag. Whatever now I have written, these things, whatever now I have written, it should be represented as unordered list. We are giving a command. See, if I don't write any command also, see here, if I don't write any command, I write my name is Rohit. See, if you see, it has been printed. It has been printed over there. Correct. But how it is making the difference? Suppose I am writing my projects. My name is Rohit. What is the distinguishing factor between my projects and my name is Rohit? Tell me. Nothing. No distinguishing factor. Correct. What if I tell this that this you write in an h1 tag, this you write in an h1 tag, control V. Now it is telling me, okay, this is a heading. Now browser is understanding, okay, this is a heading. You want to show my projects as a heading, you have shown this. Okay. Now if I want to write it as a p tag. Correct. Now this browser and the, okay, this is the paragraph what you want to define it. So we are giving, actually this is the language, no, we are telling, we are giving command to the browser, so you have to show it like this. Now if you think some of them might be thinking, sir, if we don't give tags, we will apply CSS and we will give them black color font, bold color font. My question for them, how would you select that element? Think of that. Div tag is a block code. Block level code. It's distinguishing, nothing it is doing. Next, can you tell me few lines about Kerala so that I can write? Again, I will be writing inside one more div element. Okay. One more div element I will be writing. Few lines, guys, about Kerala. Again, you can write a beautiful few lines about Kerala. So everybody has God's own country. Okay. Write Lorem. Okay. Lorem and 10 lines. Okay. Fine. Lorems and 10 lines. I don't want to be biased. If I have written for the birds also, let's write famous for its backwaters. Okay. And famous is famous for coconuts. Fine. Okay. Find that Chetan, then that will be an aggressive statement. We don't want to fight over here in the station. Correct. It's just for the information purposes, I'm just writing. Okay. So as you can see, again, we have written UL Kerala. Fine. Also, you can do one thing. You can write one button, and you can write button. This is again a tag. Fine. And you can write visit Kerala. Fine. One button I have written, and that I think I'm writing the spelling wrong. Sorry. Kerala. Fine. Visit Kerala. Fine. What I will do, if you click on this button now, fine. If you click on this button, you'll go to the Kerala tourism website. Like that we can do. Okay. Not now. I will not do it now, but I we can do it. Fine. Okay. That's wrong. Okay. What about Taj Mahal, guys? What about Taj Mahal? We should write. Again, we will write it inside one div tag. One div tag I have written. Now this, let's write it in a UL tag. UL tag, let's write it in the ordered, sorry, ordered list. Okay, my bad. Over here, ordered list. Suppose first thing is what, when it was built. Can anybody tell me when it was built? So just I will write the points. Taj Mahal is one of the seven wonders of the world. Right? Of the world. Okay. Second point. Sorry, I'm sorry, not like this. I have to write an li tag, guys. Okay. Inside this li tag, control X. So as I have written OL tag, so you can go and check at the bottom. You can see number one number point is written LI. The Taj Mahal is one of the seven wonders of the world. Fine. What I can write about more. So LI tag, Taj Mahal was built in 1631. Okay. Taj Mahal was built on 1631. So this 2 points we have written. Correct. Very good. Very good. Now you see what we are doing. We are structuring our page. If you have noticed it, we are structuring our page. Means first one is what? Heading, then image, then 2 lines about that. 2 lines about that. Okay. If we remove the button, let's remove the button over here. Not now. We'll not give now. Okay. Fine. So this is how we can write an UL and an LI, UL, OL tags and LI tags. In that LI tags you have to write in order to write the points. Understood? Now how to change the unordered list style. Style means how to change this dots with a square boxes with an empty circles. That you have to learn. Some little hard work you can do now, that you can learn, guys. Okay, you can research. Definitely you will get W3 School, you will get Geeks for Geeks, you will get, and even on the official HTML website also you can get. How you can change 1 2 3 to Roman numbers 1 2 3, how you can change 1 2 3 to ABCD. That's your fine. That you have to write an attribute. That attribute you can search, you can write it. Okay. Now what if, guys, it will be very good if I give a link. Like suppose if I have written these birds are called hummingbirds, what if Hummingbird is a link which is telling more about Hummingbird. Wouldn't be that very good thing? Will be that very excellent thing what we can do. Suppose you are telling about these things and you give the link, what is hummingbirds? You Google it, give it. So how to do that? How to do that? Fine. We can do it with the help of anchor tags. What we can do? We can do it with the help of anchor tags. So let's write it. Fine. Control X. Anchor tags A tag. They're called A tag. A tag, if you write href what? Hyper reference link. Fine. As you see, I have written href hummingbird. Under below that, you have a line. You have a line, and in the href, you can paste any website. Fine. You can paste. Suppose I am writing about hummingbird. Enter. Suppose Wikipedia page. Fine. Wikipedia page, best page. Okay. Control A, Control C. Fine. Wikipedia page. And what I did is that inside href, I have written this hummingbird. Now, what you can do? What see anybody will come to this website, will come to this, okay, these birds are called hummingbirds. Okay, what more about hummingbirds? You'll click on that. Once they have clicked on that, once they have clicked on this hummingbird, what will they'll go directly to the website where it is showing you about the hummingbird. Very nice, right? Very nice approach to give about to show details about your website. Array, where it happened. Fine. So this is one way where you can link. So this is called an anchor tag, where you can add a different website link inside your website. So with the help of anchor tags, A for anchor tags, and here you have to write which word you want to do it, which word you want to make it, right? href, and then you have to write an href Wikipedia. You'll tell, sir, suppose we want to make it for an image. Can we do it for image? Yes, obviously you can do it for image. If you have visited many website, if you see some of the websites, suppose let's go to one of the website where we can see image is a link. Okay, suppose I go to headphones. Fine, I go to headphones sections. Now what I want to do is that I want to come back to the home page. What do you do generally? Tell me. If you want to go to the home page, what do you do generally? If you want to go to the home page, what do you do generally? See, some of you are telling that we will write again Amazon.in. Many of you are telling, sir, we will click on this Amazon.in, this logo. This logo, it was there. This logo is an image. And this image is what? A clickable image, a link image. So see, I gave you the example. How an image is a link. Similarly, I can also create this, whatever the website we are creating, Kerala as our clickable image, where if you click on Kerala image, we'll go to the tourism page of Kerala. Correct? Fine. Let's do that. This is the official website for Kerala Tourism, correct? Control C. And what we can do is that we'll go to the image, fine? Now this image, see, image tag no, don't have any content. Can you tell anchor tag have content? Yes, anchor tag is a paired tag and a element, fine, and a element, fine. So if I write an anchor tag, correct, and inside this, if I write that image over here, correct, if I write an image, and then in the href we write control V over here, sorry, control Z, Windows V, oh sorry. Fine. Now you see, if you move your cursor over Kerala, okay, if you move your cursor over Kerala, uh, okay, uh, it should be a clickable link, okay, okay, why it is not? Hmm. Oh, sorry, I've given the bird as a clickable image, my bad. Okay, I've given bird as my clickable image, sorry. This is the image for the Kerala, correct? If I select this, control X, anchor tag, and I write it inside over here like this, okay, href, Windows V, and yes, Kerala. So now if you go and select over here, see my cursor has changed. When I move over the picture, my cursor has changed. Fine. So now you can see Kerala is now a clickable link. Clickable link. Fine. And you can see over here, just focus over here. Fine. I'll mark my pen. Just focus over here, this area. Fine. Tell me, what do you see? What do you see? Kerala tourism. Fine. Kerala tourism page. Okay. So if I click over here, not here, actually, we need to go over here. Yeah. If I click over here, refresh this. See, we'll go to the Kerala tourism directly. Clickable images. So what we have to do, just we have to write the images inside our anchor tag. So what it does, it be created our clickable images. What about Taj Mahal? What do you want to do? See here, one thing I can do, I can write a button. Fine. Inside the button, suppose I have written anchor tag and I have written visit, visit Taj Mahal. Okay, visit Taj Mahal. Now it will somewhat work like a button. Fine, it will somewhat work like a button. I'm not telling it will purely work like a button, but it will somewhat work like a button. Fine. Uh, okay, Incredible India. This is the official like tourism spot for India. Fine. So that you can write as an href over here. Okay. So what you, if you link click on this button, you'll go. If you click on this button, see, you'll go to the Incredible India. Correct. Now, one more thing. If I add one style over here, no, this will be a good example to show you everything, what difference, what I want to. Okay, one style, just for 1 minute, if you give me time, I'll show you one style over here. So if in this div attribute, in this div, if you write one attribute called style, in this style attribute, if you write border, and if you write that I need a border of 2 pixel, solid red in color, fine, then you can see that okay, now this is what the division looks like. This is what one division. Okay, same thing, same thing. Now if you write for another division box, for this one, not red color, now give it as a blue color. Okay, give it as what, blue color, fine. So you can see Kerala blue color, and see same thing if you give now this, don't give any color, just write it solid, so you can see black color. So what does this do is that now you see you have given borders. Can you think of, this is showing you one card. Can you think of this showing you one card but has different datas. One card but has different datas. What I did, see, I am not teaching you CSS over here, but I just want to give you the difference. What does this div makes a difference? This div is making this boxes. Okay, so here I have written style. Inside this style is an attribute. Style attributes. Here I have given property and then the value. Style, property, and value. Yes, we can align the picture to the center. We need to take the help of CSS. I maybe I have done reverse in the button. You can do it reverse and check it. Anyhow, you are clicking the link. Actually, that button thing, I do want to teach it in DOM. So that's why I've done it simply. So guys, any doubt in today's session? This is all about your image list and anchor tag and a style tag. uh, okay, LMS, correct, LMS. So see, nothing, LMS is our platform. Okay, one platform where people can ask question, where you will get the resources. Fine. So what you have to do, actually, this link, fine, this link you have to go, fine, I'm sharing it with all of you. Okay, this link you have to go. This link, first of all, if you have never come to this link, first of all you have to go to the lost password. You have to enter your, thank you, Willem. So what you have to do, you have to go to the lost password. You have to register, you have to enter your registered email ID, what you have given when you have registered for this course. That email ID you have to give. Fine. Once you have give, the password will come. You will log in. You will come to this particular course, which is MERN-Stack Internship 5 B5. This is the course. In this course, if you go to the week one, if you go to the week one over here, in this week one, you will get the previous lecture, and tomorrow you'll get today's lecture. Okay, fine. That's how you can access the LMS over here. And if you go to the announcement, here whatever the announcement from our side it will be there. And if you go to the merge stack discussion form, so whatever you have doubts, whatever you want to discuss, that you can put it. Fine. And it is a discussion form, means anybody can reply to this, not like, not only teachers, anyone can reply. Fine. So you can help your peers and everything. Full stack project I will teach you. I'll not give you that much in-depth training. Every hook I cannot teach you in the real. I can teach you. See, that's what this internship is, to guide you the path, what you have to study. Everything we are not teaching. This internship is to just guide you the right path. See, there are tons and tons of information on the internet with the AI. But if you don't know what to study, what you will study? Suppose somebody come and tells you, "Arey, React is very in demand in the market." You start studying React. Starting, you will find, okay, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. Then some brackets will come. You will get confused. Why these brackets are written? Because your basics was not clear. You don't read the basics. That HTML was the basic. If you don't read HTML, and if you don't read CSS, and if you don't read JS, how you'll go to React? Fine. So this is an internship where we are guiding you to go on the right path if you want to pursue as a web developer. We are not teaching everything. We don't have that much time. In 1 month, we cannot teach you that thing. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. I'll stop this session over here. Okay. Thank you for being